Hey, it's Denver, making a video for the Trans Youth channel. The topic is going to be school, like what my experience in school was like, which is a big topic. But I think I can cover it. I got homeschooled my sophomore year, or no, my junior year. I got kicked out of school my sophomore year. I got kicked out of school in November of my sophomore year. And I'll talk about coming out until then, and then, I'm going to keep this organized. Okay, so in the 8th grade, it was like the last week of school, and to be honest, this one girl asked me, like, if I've ever considered going gay or something. Apparently, I just acted feminine or something. And that just was what triggered me coming out. Up until then, I was, like, just not wanting to come out. But I came out, to her. And then that was the last week of 8th grade, Nobody really knew. I didn't want anybody to know. It was the last week of 8th grade. I didn't want to really have to come out and then come out again at high school. But no, I let people know if they asked and stuff. Anyway, freshman year rolled along, and I was still telling people that I was a gay boy, or bisexual, or pansexual, or whatever I was at the time, because before I came out as trans, I kept switching up my sexual orientations because I was confused. I didn't know what I was. Like I said, I knew that I wasn't attracted to people I knew that I didn't really have a true attraction to people, but I still was attracted to them. What I'm saying is, like, while I was a boy, I couldn't be attracted to people as a boy because I felt like, I just couldn't do it. I couldn't be a boy in a relationship. So I didn't know what I was, because I felt like I was attracted to people, but also at the same time didn't feel like I was attracted to them. So that caused a lot of people to think I was seeking attention and stuff, and I got called an attention whore, and I got called a fag, like, walking back and forth to each class. There was some jock or some redneck in the hallway waiting to call me a fag. It was inevitable. So freshman year was just boring. People always picked on me for being gay. People picked on me, like, all the time for it. I couldn't, like, go anywhere, like, at that school without somebody, like, being rude. So that freshman year just rolled along, and towards the end of the year, I was severely depressed and contemplating suicide. And, like, I would just take spells of, like, just hurting myself with whatever I had in my hand. One time, I took a comb during class and rubbed it against my skin so much I bled, like a hair comb. I would do that kind of stuff at school, and, like, I wouldn't be, like, open about it. Like, I wouldn't be straightforward about it, but there's times I'd just have breakdowns in class and start crying because I felt like everyone hated me. From where my mom and my peers at school who hated me, like, from where they would insult me all the time, I just had such a low self-image. I felt literally like 100% of everybody on earth hated me. And if they didn't hate me, like, if they did, like, if they told me they didn't hate me, they were just saying that. But that was just my mind, But sophomore year came. I came out as trans, I think, September that year, like, right before school started. It was either August. No, it was August or September. And I came out to people as trans at school, and, like, they accepted it. I even, have had one friend tell me that he doesn't feel as awkward around me now that I'm a girl as he used to feel when he was around me as a gay boy. But yeah, I came out as trans at school, and that went fine. I mean, I had already gotten the reputation of being attracted to men, so coming out as trans wasn't really much anything new. Other than that, I would wear girl clothes to school and stuff, as best I could. The only time the school ever did anything about me wearing girl clothes was when I wore a skirt once. The school couldn't make me take the skirt off, so before they even told me they were going to do anything about it, they called my parents, because they knew my parents would make me take the skirt off. My dad said he was going to wait until they did something so he could just sue or something, but my mom was there, and she was like, "Get that shit off your face and get that skirt off and go back to class." And that day was just hell, but I still did it, and that was cool. I mean, I just, I knew it probably wouldn't turn out good, but I did it anyway because I wanted to do it. But anyway, I wasn't very open to the staff. The staff, never, the staff at the school, the people who worked there, never really said anything except one person. I had a math teacher sophomore year, a geometry teacher who held me back after class and talked to me about how she had a hairdresser who was gay and he died of AIDS, and she wanted me to do what's right for me, and she felt like following the Lord was right for me and stuff like that, and that was cool. My teachers never had a problem with me putting makeup on during class, unless I was doing it while I was supposed to be working. And, other than that, I've never been really pushy about pronouns, so I've never been like, "Can you call me she?" Because, I have realistic expectations, and what the hell? My mouth is acting weird. I have realistic expectations, so I know people aren't going to be calling me she anytime soon, except for people who don't know me very well or really good friends. But anyway, so I got kicked out of school. Holy crap, I only got 2 minutes left. Anyway, I got kicked out of school, and I went to an alternative school. I had to go to the alternative school. And there, I was a lot more open. And there, I had a lot of support from, my principal and the guidance counselor. I showed them pictures of me dressed up, because back then I was still just part-time. So I showed them pictures of me dressed as a girl, and, they were, really proud of me. But I kind of had a teacher who, was a little weird about it. He never said anything offensive. We were cool, but I could tell that he wasn't really cool with it because I just could. But anyway, I was at alternative school. There were rednecks in alternative school. People were mean to me, but I had a lot of friends in alternative school who stuck it up for me. I got sent to alternative school for having a knife on school ground. That's what they said it was. It wasn't really that, but I'm not going to go into detail. And now I'm homeschooled. Now that I'm homeschooled, there's nothing really to talk about. And I do, I do plan on being post-op before I go to college. So that's my story. And thanks for watching. If you watched up to now, if you have any questions for if you have any topic ideas you want us to talk about, feel free to suggest them. Email us at transyouthcenter@gmail.com. So we need we need your your topic ideas. So yeah, send those in. And thanks for watching if you actually watched to this point.